Welcome friends, welcome once again in my YouTube channel and into the series of this project management topics, various topics where I am coming up. I request you to subscribe my channel, spread it among your friends, like it and comment it if you are liking the videos. Today's topic is going to be on very important topic called project stakeholder management. Now, if you are aware, many people who are involved in project and these are called stakeholders. So let us look at what is the definition of stakeholders. It's basically the people, these are basically the people or group of people or organizations they feel or they can either impact or they can get impacted by a decision or activity of a project or probably the outcome of the project. So these are the people who have got vested interest in the project. So it is very important to identify these people, group of people, organizations which can impact any decision, any activity or outcome of the project, or they can get impacted by any decision, any activity or outcome of the project. So it's very important to identify these people right at the beginning, and these are the stakeholders on the projects. So know who are the stakeholders, and it's very important to look at who are your stakeholders. This is one of the example of airport project. You can see from the communities to unions to the general public to the tenants to the airliners, government agencies are part of these stakeholders. So the first step is to identify, and the next step is to identify their power and interest into the project. Each stakeholder will have own interest in the project. They will have the different powers in the project. Stakeholder management is a juggler's act, and it's like the juggler. If you don't handle this properly, effectively, then it will have impact on your project. It's very important to understand and balance the stakeholder needs, engage them, and that's why it is called stakeholder engagement. And for that, you're going to have one important chart or important grid which is called power versus interest grid, which everyone must start working on it, implementing on this project. It will give a very good results on your projects, and this is it. So this is called power versus interest grid. On the vertical axis is power, on the horizontal axis which is interest, and you can see the grid, right? The first one is high interest, high power. This could be your end customer. This could be people who have invested money into it. Must be a sponsor. We must be able to manage them closely, giving weekly report or whenever they need information, it is to be fed to them. They have to be managed very closely. The people who have low interest but high power, this could be your consultants who will be working on the projects. They have high power but their interest less. But we should be also keeping them, manage them closely, engage them closely, probably give a monthly report to them, and these people will be happy. The next one is high interest, low power. Probably these people or any of these people can move to any quadrant during the course of the project. One of the example here is nano project. The farmers had high interest but low power, but moment they got political power behind them, you know what happened. So it's very important to identify this and bucket them and watch closely, because you cannot even ignore this low interest, low or stakeholders. You have to just monitor them because they might go into another quadrant and then it will have impact on a project. So this is very important grid which I feel is very important and to be managed by project managers on your projects. Will give very good output or results on your projects. Very important. If you treat people right, they will treat you 90% of the time rightly, right? Franklin has said this. Very important. If you treat people right, they will treat you right 90% of the time. So it is very important when it comes to stakeholder. Please follow me on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and ajazkazi.com. As I have been saying, I have created a course, a full course on project management, multiple modules, so many sessions, small sessions. It will add value to you. If you are interested, please ping me on LinkedIn or Facebook. I'll be glad to give access to you. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Please subscribe, like, and comments on my videos if you like it. Thank you very much for your patient listening.